Summary of events for the city of Damascus and its countryside for Saturday, April the 27th. The number of marches today reached 79 so far, among them 7 women, 9 children and 4 marches under torture, distributed as 34 in Damascus and its countryside, 17 in Dar'a, 8 in Homs, 8 in Deir ez-Zor, 6 in Aleppo, 3 in Hama, 2 in Idlib and 1 in al-Ladiqiyya. As for the field news, and starting from the capital, Jober was exposed to bombing with heavy artillery that caused a huge fire in the neighborhood, and tens of mortars continued to hit برزة as it was targeted with anti-aircraft weapons centralized in the surrounding mountains. Military aircraft set aerial raids on the industrial zone in القابون and smoke billowed as a result, and 4 people lost their lives because of the barbaric bombing on السباني, while security spread was noted at the entrance of the commercial Damascus Tower opposite Victoria Bridge, inspecting civilians entering the tower strictly as they spread inside the tower too. In the old Shaghur, surveillance cameras were set up along Midhat Basha Market to Al-Amin Street, connected to a surveillance room in Al-Mihsiniya school by the public committees who spread in the area. And a young man was arrested in Al-Amin by security, who led him to a security point in a Jews alley and then to an unknown destination. A security alert was also noted in the area of schools gathering in Bistan al-Dur. Followed that the spread of security with full equipment in the area next to the towers and the buildings of university teachers as they searched a large shipping car and took money from its driver. At Al-Kawthar checkpoint, centralized under the Southern Orbital Road Bridge in Al-Midan, inspecting passing by people strictly and searched a woman's bag and cell phone. To the southern neighborhoods, where regime forces targeted with heavy artillery, Huzaifa bin Yaman Mosque in Al-Asali, while Beit Sahm was fiercely bombed with mortars and heavy artillery. As for the eastern Ghouta, many were wounded in Kafar Batna because of aerial raids set by military aircraft with cluster bombs on the town, and Harasta was exposed to fierce bombing with mortars and artillery, while a shell hit the area in the west of the highway. MiG military aircraft flew in the sky of Douma and set several raids on its sides, in addition to bombing with heavy artillery and rocket launchers that caused the death of tens as heavy smoke billowed from there. An aerial raid also hit the outskirts of Arbin, coinciding with another raid on Al-Mleha. Regime forces also targeted the mosques in the town of Aqraba, and MiG military aircraft set a raid on Saqba, throwing a rocket that scattered into several rockets which hit the lands from the direction of the orchards on Hazze Road, along with shelling by mortars in the city of Zamalka and the nearby towns. The violent military raid continued in the city of Artuz, while security blocked Damascus Al-Quneitra highway and placed reinforcements in the area at Al-Sikke, and stepped forward from the direction of the orchards between Jdidat al-Balad and Artuz, where raids and arrests were set, along with the burning and stealing of houses and shops. And according to Artuz coordination, 2 men died named Amir al-Saidi and Isam al-Saud, while around 15 houses and 6 shops were burnt, and 15 refugees from Daraya were arrested. Security from Sasa stole a number of Khan al-Sheikh service cabs and took them to the quarter, while they set checkpoints at Shora and Al-Khazrajiyya crossroad with the help of security from the Troop 90. A sniper took positions on the top of the building surrounding Al-Rahbe following the Troop 90. A shell hit Al-Saraya Road and another fell behind Al-Ghanimi cemetery close to a residential building, causing material damage and the death of one of the family members. Security set raids in Qamarin Center Market in the town, arresting a number of people, and set other raids in Al-Wazir Street and the houses in the orchards, and arrested a number of young men. Bombing renewed on the western part of Daraya with heavy artillery and rocket launchers by the Troop 153 as a new military convoy headed to the city from Al-Mazda military airport, supported with 4 tanks, 4 armored vehicles, 2 BMP carts and 11 cars with dashkas, with several buses for transporting soldiers and a big number of tanks besieging the city. A number of people were wounded and more residential buildings demolished as cannon and rocket bombing continued on Al-Mu'addamiyya by the 4th Brigade and Al-Mazda airport with 11 shells, while Al-Zabadani was bombed with heavy artillery by Jimli and Al-Mu'askar checkpoints. The city of Yabrud was exposed to fierce cannon bombing as well, which targeted its sites near Al-Qraini and Ras Al-Ain, causing a number of injuries due to an aerial raid by warplanes on Jrajir, while the town of Al-Jarajir in Al-Qalamun was exposed to another aerial raid and hit with 2 explosive barrels by helicopters.